What if I told you that a single tax once built a mighty empire and then destroyed it completely? What they don't teach you about Spain and France is shocking. Ships returning from Mexico, Peru, and Cuba loaded with gold and silver. Armies funded, cities thriving, but underneath, the financial system was already cracking. Ever wondered why the richest nations sometimes collapse from the inside? And why abundance can sometimes lead to ruin?
In this video, you'll discover how taxation shaped history, how it built empires, fueled revolutions, and altered the fates of millions. This isn't just about money, it's about power, control, and secrets governments hoped you'd never know. A single fiscal decision could change everything.
The 16th century. Spain rules vast territories across Europe and the Americas. Ships cross the Atlantic carrying gold and silver from Mexico, Peru, and Cuba. The royal treasury overflows. On paper, the empire seems unstoppable, but gold alone could not maintain power. The monarchy needed a system to convert wealth into lasting authority, armies, cities, and loyalty. Enter the alcabala, a sales tax applied to everything: bread, silk, even small trades. Every transaction funneled coins straight to the crown. This wasn't just a source of revenue, it was a strategic tool to build and maintain absolute control. At first, everything seemed perfect. Cities were built, armies were funded, Spanish control extended across Europe, gold flowed endlessly. But cracks began to appear. Merchants searched for loopholes. Peasants fled villages to avoid the burden. By the early 1600s, Spain declared bankruptcy, not once, but several times. Abundance had become a trap, complicating the financial system and fueling corruption. Now France, a nation promising liberty and equality, yet crushed under a harsh and unfair tax system. The tile directly burdened peasants, while the gabelle, a salt tax, forced them to pay inflated prices. The elite paid nothing, farmers suffered, traders went bankrupt, small towns halted commerce, villages emptied. Revolution wasn't a possibility, it was inevitable. The monarchy fell, aristocrats fled, fiscal mismanagement sparked radical change. Here's the shocking twist. Spain and France were drowning in wealth, yet their people starved. The richer they were, the more fragile their empires became. Power and abundance didn't protect the nation, they hastened its collapse. Isn't it ironic that prosperity can lead to ruin? That gold and silver could destroy more than they built? History books often glorify Spain's golden age and France's grandeur, yet rarely mention the collapse caused by unjust taxes and financial mismanagement. Records were rewritten, failures minimized, and the suffering of ordinary citizens left in the margins. The truth? Hidden beneath the narrative of glory. The people who truly paid the price were farmers, small merchants, and families who lost everything. And today, echoes of these mistakes remain. Hyperinflation, debt crises, policy shifts that burden citizens while protecting the elite. Modern governments still wrestle with trust, fairness, and economic control. History is not just the past. It's a warning. What if the same mistakes are repeating now, in ways you don't even notice? If you're fascinated by the hidden forces that shape our world, hit that subscribe button now for more historical stories that reveal the intersection of money, power, and secrets often hidden from traditional history books. Next time you pay a tax, remember, you're part of a story older than any empire. A story of power, greed, and survival. The tax collector was often the most powerful figure of all, sometimes even more feared than any king. History isn't just a record of events, It's a ledger of consequences, where money flows like blood through society, shaping the destiny of nations. The question remains, will we learn from the past or repeat its mistakes?